If we don't change, the climate will. The fight for energy transition is a fight for the preservation of creation. We are the first generation to feel the massive impact of climate change and most likely the last generation to be able to do something about it. The excessive use of fossil fuels has multiplied the concentration of greenhouse gas emissions in the atmosphere. Leading to man-made climate change, with all its consequences. Heat waves, droughts, storms, floods, dying oceans. Also poverty. Wars over resources, and expulsion. A decentralized energy transition to renewable sources is the solution to the great problems of humanity, and it is possible. Those who think of tomorrow today will like to think of today tomorrow. Protect the Planet offers perspectives and solutions against climate change. We support a decentralized energy transformation at local, national and global level by campaigns, networking, education and philanthropy. We act and help out of conviction. Protect the Planet initiates its own campaigns and participates in third-party actions. Our support for the mobilization campaign against the coal-fired power station Munich North was essential for the success of the referendum for an earlier shutdown. We support legal action against climate change by affected parties, activists and organizations for more democracy and climate justice.
Wir haben im Wesentlichen Klägerfamilien, die es mit Hitzewellen, Dürre, zu viel Wasser, zu wenig Wasser, Eisschmelze, Gletscherschmelze zu tun haben, wo wir also wirklich sagen können, hier ist der Klimawandel schon angekommen. Mein Name ist Dr. Rhoda Verheyen, ich bin Rechtsanwältin und ich betreue den Fall, wo es um die europäischen Klimaziele geht. Allen Familien geht es um dasselbe, sie wollen ja keinen Schadenersatz oder so etwas, sondern alle wollen einfach nur, dass die EU ihre Klimaziele so ausrichtet, dass sie geschützt werden. Es geht bei den Klimazielen nicht mehr um Diplomatie oder um ökonomische Grundsatzfragen oder um Klimamodelle. Es geht wirklich um den Schutz von Menschen, von ganz konkreten Menschen. Deren Land, deren Erbe, deren Eigentum, deren Kultur. Und das ist diese Klage. Das macht diese Klage deutlich. Für mich jedenfalls. Und deswegen vertrete ich sie auch mit vollem Herzen. Wenn nämlich hier anerkannt wird, dass der Klimaschutz ein Menschenrechtsproblem ist, dann kann der Klimaschutz auch in allen anderen Jurisdiktionen der Welt im Grunde aktiviert werden. Und das ist etwas, was den Klägern, mit denen ich darüber gesprochen habe, wirklich sehr wichtig ist.
Together, we can achieve more. Effective alliances for more climate protection need a strong common voice. Therefore, we support NGOs and harness synergies for a strong coalition of changemakers. Education has the power to change the world. Protect the Planet promotes environmental and climate education for schools, universities, communities and citizens' initiatives. In the spring of 2020, we will launch a full immersion training program for campaigners. And we promote groundbreaking documentaries on energy autonomy such as The Fourth Revolution.
Ohne Energie geht nichts, das muss man wissen.
Or Climate Warriors.
Something that matters to all of us.
We are flooding the streets and we are now flooding the courts to show the world that there is a movement on the rise and that our generation.
I would have hooked their mouth up to an exhaust pipe, turned on the engine, and I guarantee you that within a minute they would have tapped out.
It won't cost us a fortune, but it helps to preserve the Earth. From philanthropy to action, our organization provides funding for NGOs, citizens' initiatives, scientists, and activists in their efforts to combat climate change and promote a faster energy transition. Our future talks bring together thought leaders and personalities from business, politics, and culture who want to make a difference with their influence, commitment, and financial resources. Energy transition now. 100% renewables are possible. 3 people, 1 conviction. By using fossil fuels, we're simply destroying our planet. It's obvious that we don't need empty promises, we need immediate action. Protect the Planet stands for a great fight, namely the fight for a world energy supply by a decentralized system based on 100% renewable energies. There are so many alternatives and opportunities to stop this fossil fuel nonsense. There is no alternative to protecting the environment and moving out of fossil fuels and nuclear power to combat climate change. There is no Planet B. We need an energy revolution for the future of our children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren, and more climate justice. Because this beautiful and unique blue planet needs us to preserve it, protect it, support it, and look after it. If we don't change, the climate will.